Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany, and today I'm showing you part of my office where I plan to be putting a new pen chest or a pen box. I want to put it right over here on top of my stamps or maybe underneath my stamps. Haven't quite decided exactly where, but it's going to be in one of these acrylic containers, which I did purchase from Amazon, and the pen inserts that are going to go into the container. So we're going to do that together today, and I hope that this will be very fun and entertaining and helpful for those of you who don't know about a trick to create your own pen box. So my order came in from Amazon and I got this acrylic box. I will put a link for it in the description box. Now, the type of acrylic box is very important because they have so many on Amazon, not all of them fit. And actually, I tried to film this a while back. I ended up getting the wrong box where majority of my fountain pens actually did not fit in it because the box itself was too narrow. So let's take a look. So this is a 3-tier box. And it's actually well packaged. It is from the brand Beano, and it's not just the brand that's important because the last item I purchased where I got the wrong box was also from Beano. And the dimensions were actually incorrect in the way I was reading it. So I will tell you, I will put a link again in the description if you're trying to do this, because it's important that you don't mistake the box size like I did. So it does have this protective sleeve. The box is actually quite large in comparison to the one I initially purchased. And you can see it comes with some felt. So let me take this off. Okay, so this is the Beano Park Avenue multi-use organizer. It has the clear view, easy to locate your items in here. It says that this one is 12 by 7.8 by 6.9 or 6.6 inches. Just taking that part off because I know for sure this is definitely going to work. So it's 3 drawers. Each drawer has felt, and which is nice. But you know, these are kind of designed for like jewelry pieces. The hack is taking these and creating your own space for your fountain pens. So I have this, then I have the inserts that are going to go inside of here. This is the box of inserts. They're from Penn State Industries and they come in a set. So you have to buy the set of, I believe it's 3 trays. I've already attempted to cut my trays. They are sturdy but also flexible and still allow you to cut them into the size you need to. So this is what one tray looks like. It's very long, but you can see that it's pretty flexible and you can cut it. So what I'm going to do is take out a full tray, and the tray I cut down just to see if it would fit. So although I cut it down, it still needs to be cut even more to fit. So I'm going to take the felt because the felt itself does fit perfectly. And what I'm going to do is cut it down to the size of the felt. So I think I should be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 fountain pens in one tray, which is actually bigger than my current fountain pen case that I got from Amazon that was made out of wood. I have my scissors. I'm just going to cut this right on the edge or right in the middle, or as close to the middle as I can get. It's not going to be perfect unless you have like some other type of cutting mechanism that can give you more precise cuts. Okay, so this also, let's see if it fits. Yes, so it does fit in here. It's a little tight, so I might need to cut off a little bit of the edge here. And then I need to cut the length. All right, there we go. And let's see if we can get it in. Okay, that is pretty good. So now I'm going to do the other two, and then I'm going to kind of pick and choose which fountain pens I want to put in here. Okay, so now I have all three completed. What I decided to do was use the rest of the extras off of the two that I've already cut, so I don't have to cut into a brand new full sheet, and it created this one. So I don't think it needs to be absolutely perfect because your pen is going to sit in here and most likely cover the cuts if they are a little wonky. So let's start with this one, this tray first. And let's choose the pens that I want to go in here. So I'm going to fill this tray. I've been asked about my sailor collection, so I'm going to start with my sailors first. And before we get started, I just want to show you the first tray set I purchased, which was this one, which you could tell is too tiny. So again, the type of tray you buy is important because not all of them are the same size like this one. This one does happen to fit smaller pens, and I am happy that I do have this because I do have small pens. So it will fit some of like the Jinhaos and TWSBI minis and then your Kavekos. Okay, so to get started, I think I want to go in order of my Pro Gears first. So to start off, we have the Pro Gear Slim Mini, and this was one of the original minis that came out, and this is the black. So I got this one from Pen Chalet. This is the one that has the screw-on cap, whereas now they have the push caps to post. Then I have this beautiful one. This is the Bungu box, and I got this from Yosaka. This is the Magic of Alice Small World, and it's a mini but slightly bigger than the Pro Gear Slim Minis. Then we have the Sailor Lacole and the Rose Quartz, and trying to figure out what order I want to go in. So let's do this one, which is my Pro Gear Slim in the Friends line, that's Connie. We have my Pro Gear Slim. This is the Perm series. And so it has like the white finials, and this one is called Taco, T-A-K-O. My Pro Gear Slim. This is the Yoseka Refresh. And then we have Sailor Pro Gear Slim. This one is a little bit confusing because I'm not quite sure if they call it the Snow Moon Sky Leaves. I don't know if that's the right translation. So if you happen to know, please let me know. And then we have the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Seasonal Festivals. This is the Sasa. Next, we have a Sailor Pro Gear Slim Demonstrator in the pink. Then we have the Sailor Pro Gear Slim Red Supernova. I think it was the Red Supernova. And then we have another Sailor Pro Gear Slim Demonstrator in green. And a Sailor Pro Gear Slim Aurora Borealis. That pretty much completes all my Pro Gear Slims. Next, I'm going to jump into the Pro Gears. So I don't have as many Pro Gears. And if you don't know, the difference between the Pro Gear and the Pro Gear Slim is that the Pro Gears are slightly larger. And so my first Pro Gear is the Pro Gear Cyan. And it's this pretty see-through blue. Then we have the Pro Gear. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize that this one has been inked up. Yep, and I need to clean this out. But this is the Pro Gear Azure Cure. And then last but not least, we have the Pro Gear Autumn Sky. And this one is a very pretty, I feel like it's an off red. I also have my Pro Gear Rialo, and this is in the black with the gold trim, and it fits right here. And you can see the sizes. I feel like this is a perfect look at all the sizes for Pro Gears. It's pretty interesting. It feels really nice having them all set up this way, and this completes the flat tops, which are the Pro Gears. I'm gonna get my next tray out because I'm full on that tray, and I do have a few more Sailors. So first I have two Sailor Prophets. One is clear and one is not clear. These both do not have gold nibs. They are steel nibs, but they write really well for being steel. And these are called the Sailors, not the Pro Gears, because they have the conical ends. Then I have a special edition. This is the Shikiori 5th anniversary Minori. And then I have two 1911 standards. So I have like the blue clear, and I also have the demonstrator clear with the gold. So let's do it like this. Last but not least, I also have a Sailor 1911 large, and it's not here at the moment because it's in my pen pouch, and I'm using it for the month of August to write with. So that's not here, so I will definitely be leaving a space for that. That really completes my Sailors. I do have, this here as well, and I think I'm going to keep these in here because these are the Jinhaos, which look like Sailors, and they fit perfectly in this short case. Now this case didn't work because majority of my pens are not this small. Most of my pens are larger, and for instance these will not fit, so that's why I really needed the larger container that would be able to fit my other pens. So these are going to stay in here, and if I have more pens that are short or smaller or mini, I will put them in here in this like container which I'll show you how it sits a little bit later in the video on my desk. So I'm trying to decide if I still want to put like sailors, if I want to keep this as a sailor fountain pen container, because I do actually have 3 sailors coming in. They're like pre-order sailors, so I'm still waiting on those to get here. So I'm trying to decide if I should just keep these as is and leave space. And I think that's what I'm going to do, which means that I have these 2 containers done, and I have one more container which I would like to put in some other pens. So let me go grab the pens I want to put in here. Okay, so I've decided to put my colorful pens in here because I want to display them better to where I can see them, because they're so colorful. So I feel like they're meant to be a little bit more visible than how I've been storing them. So I'm going to put all my colorful pens in here, what can fit, and then the rest will go into my wooden case, but on the top level, so I can also see those. So to start off with, I do have my Leonardo 2.0. More Leonardos, and they're all like in similar colors. These are the Leonardo mementos. Actually, this one's a little bit taller. Yeah. And this Leonardo. And then we get, no, let's see. Let's put this one down because this one's a little bit taller. I do have another Leonardo Memento Zero, and that one is not colorful. Not as colorful as these, so I do not plan to put it in here. I'm still kind of deciding if I want to keep it. And then I'm going to get into my Escher books. So that's the large Escher book. And then I have the smaller Escher books. And then we have my Scribo Puma. I have a tailored Penco. I have a Kilk Celestial, and this one as well. The maker is it's at the tip of my tongue, but I cannot think of it at the moment. Then we have my Mr. Cypress fountain pen, and I will add my Monte Grappa in there as well. I do expect to get one more Leonardo, so I'm waiting for that to come in. I want to get some more Escher books and some more Scribos, as they do have some pretty colors as well. And so I'm just going to keep it here like that, and I'm going to put everything back together and we'll see the final product. So this is the final look for now. So just to explain, I decided to put my other clear bins on top of the one that we set up today. This is the one I received initially, and you can see the size comparison, how different they are. I have been able to use it for stamps and being able to fit those in there. I do have a few more stamps I could use this drawer for. And then even if I get more smaller fountain pens, then I will definitely be using this drawer. But it's just easy to decide which pens I plan to use each month. And it just looks really nice and sparkly with all the bright colors. So this is definitely something that excites me. And you know, something that you could do yourself. So I don't know why I never jumped on creating these acrylic drawers for my fountain pens. I do see that the weight here is kind of bending the drawer, so I think I might need to put something in between these two just to keep it from bending. And anyway, so I did get this acrylic drawer, which I did not talk about today, but I will put a link of what this one is. But it's really nice. It doesn't push in, but I can use it. And so for now, I am using it to store my pen cases, which have some fountain pens in there. And then I have my wooden pen drawer with some of my fountain pens in here. I need to go through that and organize it a little bit. Some of my cases from Classicy are here, this one and this one. And then another one of these drawers. So these drawers you can buy individually or you can buy in a group of 3. So I decided to get the group of 3 because the price for 3 of them, for one individually with that, would be significantly less. So that's what I went with, the 3. And I'm glad I got 3 because I now can add more to this area instead of clutter my actual desk. And so here is another one, and it fits the large Toyo box, which is the silver one in here. So I have like my stickers hanging out in here, and then another box with all my traveler's notebooks, and all of that is sitting on top of my IKEA drawers. And then above that I have my other IKEA stuff. So yeah, so I think this setup is gonna work pretty good for me for a while, and then I might switch things up and change things out. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this was an old old container where you could put washi. I have like fountain pens at the bottom, fountain pen cartridges and other things for maintenance, and then some more cartridges. So that's what I've been using those for. I have been trying to get rid of my washi tape. So yeah, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video. Bye.